In short, is for proportionality of law. If there's an infringement of freedom, the penalty should be proportionate to it, and I think that's the best way to keep Thailand a constitutional monarchy going forward sustainably.
So also speaking of your past, why is the interview free? Actually, no one asked me this question. It's just the one that I think is most important. This interview that you're about to see with myself and Pita was produced independently by choice. I really enjoy working with the networks that I do. I mean, yesterday you saw me, some of you may have seen me do a report about the heat wave on DW. I love being the correspondent for France 24. And then in this case, I had already been so kind of ingrained in this story over the course of a long period of time that the story became one that I was personally connected to, and it just felt that considering the current moment that we're in Thailand, which is that you have another potential party dissolution this coming Friday, May the 3rd, the Constitutional Court will hand down a decision as to whether or not they will be banning Pita for life from politics, as well as dissolving his party. And there could be 40 plus members of the party could also receive bans. But for him, typically speaking, it would have, in some cases before, it would have been 10 years, but this will just be the lifetime ban. And I asked him directly during the interview if he thinks he'll be banned. The overall is quite intense. I'm very happy with the outcome, and I think that it's important that this interview be free. I don't want people to have to pay to see the things that he has to say, because we are just what I feel is moments, but it's just days ahead of this major decision, which is one that has a great impact on the current and future of democracy in Thailand. And so it's not just about Pita, it's more about the overall state of affairs of what's happening in Thailand. So this interview was not free for me. Because I made the decision to do it on my own and broadcast it on my own, I feel that it was very much in line with Pita as well and the Move Forward Party. It's very grassroots, kind of cool. It's also very surprising to me. I can't believe that it was done this way. But even though it came at a cost to me, I feel that everyone should be able to have equal access to it. So that's why there's also the subtitles that are coming, and that's why also you will see on the left-hand side of the screen here, if you are in Thailand, if you have a Thai bank and you want to support my show, I don't know if you already knew or not, but this entire project was done independently and it will be free in English and in Thai. So if you want to support me, donate. If you don't want to donate or you can't, that's no problem. You can also just subscribe, just share the content, leave some comments, push hearts, these types of things. All of these things are useful because the content that I make on social media is not optimized for some algorithms, So like last week, my show was about the history of cannabis in Thailand, and it was banned from TikTok. And I get strikes on Instagram and Facebook all the time. So when people come through and engage with the content, that's also one very good way to support the show. So let's go ahead and, since there's a bunch of new people here, I'm gonna go ahead and show the clip that I selected for this. So let's have a look.
In short, is for proportionality of law. If there's an infringement of freedom, the penalty should be proportionate to it, and I think that's the best way to keep Thailand a constitutional monarchy going forward sustainably.
So also speaking of your past.
In short, is for proportionality of law. If there's an infringement of freedom, the penalty should be proportionate to it, and I think that's the best way to keep Thailand a constitutional monarchy going forward sustainably.
So also speaking of your past. So there it is. That one's longer than 3 seconds. That's as much as I can show you for now. But if you are new here, or if somebody wants to like clip that out and do whatever you want with it, that's fine. The whole point of this question was, why is the interview free? The interview is free, in short, because I think that every single word that we have in our conversation is important for every single person that cares.